Here at the race shop, we work with the 1125R and the other models to try to come up with kit parts and assemblies that every racer can apply to their given class that facilitates them racing the bike and give them technical support just to make sure they get what they need. In addition, there's a support group, a core group that goes to the AMA Nationals and also to the other regional events. Henry Duga takes his support truck to the Azure events and CCS events and other and AMA events, and provides components and advice to guys racing the bikes. Myself and Bob Sweeney go to the AMA Nationals to give direct support to anyone who grids up in the AMA races, both hands-on, answering questions for them, or taking notes of any particular issues that we bring back to the factory and the engineers to give them a better product. The 1125R really is a good platform for a guy to get the proper components and make it a turnkey race bike. Not a whole lot of timely or costly development is needed. The bikes that are competitive right now are very closely based off of what you buy off the showroom, with the standard stuff like race body work and some suspension upgrades. The guys are putting them on the podium straight away.
With the recent Buell success in AMA Daytona Sport Bike competition, the Buell Racing program is looking ahead to the future.
We want to be involved in the most competitive classes, and we're working really, really hard. We're kind of walking before we run, and Erik has tasked us to look under every stone and every rock to bring the performance level of the bike higher and higher and higher, and then when he decides we're going to jump into other waters, we'll be ready to. When I interviewed here, and he specifically mentioned Superbike, he specifically mentioned, World Superbike, all kinds of things that if a fellow like Erik that I'm learning, if he didn't have those kind of motivations and those kind of goals, how stagnant would we be? There's a lot of folks who, and I was one of them, frankly. I used to work for another brand, and as we raced against each other over the years, you sometimes wondered how serious the business was and how serious the folks who are over here are. Well, as soon as I stepped foot over here, I realized how serious Erik is about racing. And I like to hear some of the grandiose goals, because if you don't have high goals, why bother?
With the ongoing development of the Buell and the Buell Racing program, they have definitely turned some heads this season in the Daytona Sport Bike paddock. And it's safe to say they are definitely contenders for an AMA road racing title this year. And speaking of championship titles, in addition